Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the festive season as the year draws to an end. I am wishing you the very best of health and happiness for the new year, and I just wanted to take this moment to say a huge thank you to everybody who's shown so much support for my music this past year. It really means such a lot whenever anybody messages me to say that they've enjoyed a particular song, or in some instances the entire Christmas album, so thank you so much. It's been a busy year of new music releases, and I'd love to invite you to take a look back with me on some of my favourite highlights. It was really exciting for me to bring out a collection of songs from the movies this year, and this CD was sent out to listeners all over Europe. They went to Asia, Canada, Australia, North and South America, the US, and up and down the UK. I've always loved film music and film composers, and the collection started with my single Cinema Paradiso, released in time for Valentine's Day this year. I've heard this song sung by so many artists I admire, so it felt really special to release my own version of this. And the video paid homage to the film Cinema Paradiso and the old picture house with the forbidden reel of romantic scenes. I was asked to present a virtual concert for Classical Crossover magazine in the US, and I wanted to include a selection of songs from Wales and Celtic inspired songs, and May It Be by Enya fitted the bill perfectly and tied in nicely with the EP of film songs I was building, as it features in The Lord of the Rings. So I included it in the concert, and it's a piece that people loved so much I knew I wanted to include it on cinema. Then came Danny Boy. I just love this arrangement. It's so uplifting for what is really quite a hopeful song. The piano here was arranged by Welsh pianist and arranger David Harrington, who's just brilliant, and it's actually on this track I first started working with another Welsh pianist, Dan Lambert, who orchestrated this track and also arranged not only Now We Are Free, No Time to Die and You'll Be in My Heart on the Cinema EP, but also all the songs on my Christmas album. He's just phenomenal. This was a really fun video to film. We just visited a few of the stunning locations here on the Welsh coastline and started singing. This first location, we had to hike up a really steep cliff to get up there and catch the sunset. I had trainers on underneath the dress, don't you worry, and the seagulls were actually flying underneath us here. There's a behind the scenes compilation for this shoot on YouTube, and you can see more of what I'm talking about there. And this beautiful pink building reminded me of small towns in Italy. I was invited to do a television interview around the time this was released, and the presenters were all amazed this wasn't filmed abroad, somewhere like, I don't know, Greece, especially in the next few clips. I mean, this was peak summer here in Wales. As much as a live performance, it allows you to show some personality and creativity and share your vision behind the song. The world has become so visually saturated with smart technology and social media. Why not take the opportunity to share this extra dimension with those who enjoy the music?
Just no
fun dressing up as a Bond girl for the day. It's not a look I'd seen on myself before, so the video was a lot of fun to film. Especially this part. We had 4,000 rose petals dropped from the theatre rafters. I've been looking forward to this petal drop the whole day. There were, of course, many lockdown concerts again this year, and actually during the spring, Natasha Barbieri from Classical Crossover magazine had the wonderful idea to ask John Risen and I to collaborate on a duet for one of their concerts, where we sang O Soave Fanciulla from Puccini's La Bohème. And it's at that time I met John virtually, and I'm so pleased that later on this year he was able to join me on my Christmas album A Christmas Wish to sing Ave Maria. By American pianist Isaac Moore, who writes beautiful piano music, and To Where You Are by Josh Groban was a song that he could hear my voice singing, and so whilst I was working on Cinema, we released this song on his label, and it really is such a touching song with really beautiful lyrics. To begin with, I couldn't sing this song without crying, and in the music video, you know, performing it brought me straight back to first hearing it, and I think you can see one tear roll down my cheek at one point. I was also thrilled to collaborate with Billy Andrews, the dark tenor, this year on the much-loved duet, The Prayer. This is one I've sang countless times in concert, and even though Billy and I recorded this remotely, I just love our version, and I really hope we get to share stage one day.
Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved.
Recording these videos this year. I try and find really beautiful locations to film these, and I think they go down well as it's a live performance. People feel engaged with the singing and almost as if they're right there watching it live, especially when it's been so uncertain holding performances recently. Quite a few of these live video recordings I'm thinking of releasing properly next year, as I know there were some favourites in there, so let me know if you had any particular favourites and possibly keep an eye out.
I'll love you for 1,000 more, and all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
A Christmas album will always feel very special. When I think of Christmas music, I think of growing up listening to traditional carols sung by the choir of King's College, maybe, along with festive favourites like White Christmas by Bing Crosby. And growing up, I also sang in school choirs, and especially at this time, at Christmas, we always sang songs by John Rutter. So the album really reflects all that, with new classical arrangements of those festive gems, traditional carols like In the Bleak Midwinter, Silent Night and Oh Holy Night, and pieces associated with Christmas like Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. Voice of an Angel is another that I felt would sit well in the track listing. It's such a beautiful piece by Irish singer-songwriter Liam Norton. album is very peaceful in feeling, and it felt right to finish with many people's favourite carol, O Holy Night.
The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials born to be a friend. He was near, he guardeth us from danger.
Thank you for looking back on a year through song with me. I really am grateful to everyone here who downloads and streams my music or purchases these CDs. It's been wonderful getting to know some of you a little better over the past year, and I really hope we can see each other in concert very soon. So take care, and wishing you a healthy and happy new year.
Now I heard there was a secret chord